Hello, hi, welcome to this YouTube channel whose name now changed to Physics channel, as this channel is having all the content related to the topic of physics. In this video today I kept one topic which is the basic of physics. But before going to my topic, it's a request to you all who have not subscribed this channel, subscribe it soon and click on the bell icon to get the update notification. If you click on that bell icon, every time I'll upload a new video, the message will go near you, the notification you will get, so that you will get benefit from it. Like, share, comment so that to improvise the videos and which topic you want more from physics in my channel, you can comment so that accordingly we can prepare another video on that particular topic. Today I kept a topic for discussion is the basic of physics, which is matter. Before going to matter, Before going to our topic matter, let's first to know what is physics. Science is a collective organized knowledge about our facts of surrounding. How will get that knowledge? By experiment, observation and conclusion, because science is not believing on myth, it believes on the experimental verification. From that science, one part of non-living science is physics. Physics is a branch of science which deals with the study of matter, energy and the interrelation between matter and energy. As matter is a basic of physics, in this topic we'll start that matter. What we can say is the matter, how this all the thing surrounding to us is considered as matter. So this all we are going to discuss in this part of video. So let's come to today's topic, which is matter. So in this matter part, when we come to the term matter, what we can say is a matter. If we come to the basic definition of matter is anything which occupies space, has mass and can be perceived by our sense organ is called a matter. Occupy space means wherever that object you will keep, it will take some amount of space. Has mass. How will know an object is having mass or not? That object it will keep in a beam balance, physical balance or weighing machine. If it will show certain reading or it will give certain amount of weight, that what you can say has mass. Can be perceived by our sense organ. We are having 5 sense organ. And if our sense organ is able to feel the presence of that object, that what you can say is a matter. Means anything which occupies space, has mass and can be felt by our sense organ, perceived by our sense organ is called a matter. And when we come to composition of matter, how this matter is made of, before many years, long ago we can say, philosophers were giving their ideas about this matter. Different philosophers given different perspectives. Indian philosophers that time, they believed that all the matter is made of 5 elements: sky, air, fire, water and earth. So that they were telling to this as the Panchabhuta, 5 basic element or component. All the things, and now also different religion philosophers of India believe that all the living and non-living things are made of these 5 tattva, 5 components. But this one, when science developed, this one failed. Before the science, experiment, conclusion, observation, all these things came, Mahasi Kannada considered all the matters made of 2 tiny particles, Paramanu and Anu. And he proposed a theory. In this, proved that Anu is made of Paramanu. But because Mahasi has not given any experimental verification for this, then different modern scientists has given different concept based on this matter. In this, basic concept came after John Dalton atomic theory. And in that, after the atomic theory, all the matter was considered now is made of particles like atoms and molecules. Atoms join together to form molecules. And in one molecules, how many atoms present, the term used for that is atomicity. Means if any object is having one molecule is having two atoms, that means it is diatomic. Mono 1, di 2, tri 3, tetra 4, penta 5. Like this, how many atoms of a certain element present in a molecule, that what we can say is the atomicity. So we are having monoatomic also, we are having diatomic, we are having triatomic, we are having tetraatomic, we are having octatomic. So different numbers of atoms present in one molecule. In these molecules can exist freely in the nature, and it has all the property of the same matter. Means matter originality or original property, whatever that may be, every single individual molecules also having the same property. So that what you can say as a basic composition of matter. Then now let to know about its characteristics, its nature, its property. Characteristics of molecules, characteristics of particles. First one, these particles are very small. The size of this particle is very small, that it cannot be seen with the help of this microscope what we are using in pathology center. This molecule size is nearly 10 to the power minus 10 meter, which is 1 angstrom. Next one, if we'll come to next property, they have space between them. Means all the molecules present inside any matter is having certain amount of space. That what you can say intermolecular space. Inter means inside. Molecular means between the molecule space. The gap between the molecules inside the matter is called the intermolecular space. If we'll come to next one, molecules attract each other in the same element and in the different elements to form one compound. All the molecules, all the particles are having certain amount of force. The force of attraction between any two given molecules, given particles inside any matter is called intermolecular force. Intermolecular force, inter again inside, molecular means between the molecule, the force of attraction, it is the intermolecular force. If we are having this intermolecular force between same substance, the molecules of same substance, that what you can say as the force of cohesion. But if the force between the intermolecular force between the particles of different substance is called force of adhesion. Means one is force of cohesion, one is force of adhesion. One more, whenever particles are inside the matter, they always having constant random motion. Random motion means whose speed, direction is not fixed. And they, because of the motion, they will gain some amount of energy. Energy is the capacity to do the work. Energy is the ability of any object to do the work. Here one term used, kinetic energy. Kinetic energy means whenever any particle moves, due to its motion, energy gain is called kinetic energy. Because particles are now in constant random motion, due to their motion they will gain certain amount of energy. That's what you can say as the kinetic energy. Next here in our topic is states of matter. Based on the composition of particles, all these things surrounding to us are divided into some states. These properties which will decide the state. So here three properties which are deciding the states of matter. First one, the intermolecular space. Space is more or less that decides. Force of attraction between the particles, the force between the particles inside any matter is more force or less force. Kinetic energy of molecules due to their motion means due to their motion, when the particle moves they are having more kinetic energy or less kinetic energy, that will decide the states of matter. And at the room temperature, at the normal condition of temperature and pressure, all these matters are divided into three states: solid, liquid and gas. One is solid, one is liquid and one is gas. What you can say the solid? Solid which has a definite shape, definite volume. Volume means how much space any object occupy inside any liquid or on the surface. Solid has definite shape, definite volume. Liquid have only definite volume but no definite shape. Liquid takes the shape of container where it kept. Another one is gas. Gas neither has any volume nor having any shape. Means gas uh, not means it will occupy all the space available to it. It is not having any definite shape. When we come to the next part here, solid, molecular model of solid. Inside the solid, how will get the arrangement of all these molecules? Their characteristics, their property by considering which property, which nature, we will able to know this substance is one solid. First one, the separation between the two molecules in a solid is very small. Here you can see some number of particles. This number of particles are closely packed. They are having gap very less, or we can say negligible gap. Second one, the molecular or the molecules of solid only vibrate to and fro inside it or about their mean position, means as they are very closely packed, so they are not having space to move from here to any other part. So only by getting some amount of extra energy, they vibrate in their position where it is kept. Means because their vibration is very less, their motion is very less, for the reason they are having kinetic energy very less. Third one, because solid particles are very closely packed, so they are rigid, they are strong enough, so they require more force to break. Fourth one, because they are very closely packed, the force of attraction between any two particles in a solid, they are having strong intermolecular force. And fifth one, solid particles are fixed in their position because they are not able to move due to strong force of attraction between them, because they are closely packed, because they are having space very less. So this is the molecular model. By looking to this, we can say one object is solid. It will come to liquid part. Molecular model of liquid. In liquid, first point is the separation between two molecules is small, but it is more than solid. In solid we got it was very closely packed. This is also closely packed, but here it is having some amount of space between the particles. These molecules of liquid can move around freely because they are having certain amount of space and within the boundary of that liquid, and because they are having means less force of attraction, they are not rigid that much, they are free to move, they are having certain space between them, they can slide over one another so that they will be able to flow from one part to another. Liquid particles are closely packed due to strong attractive force, but this force is less than that of solids. Solids are rigid, but liquid is not rigid. Solid cannot flow, but liquid can flow. Liquid particles can move around their mean position. Their particles is not fixed, so their position is not fixed, so they can move. They can, because one particle can slide over another. That's the reason that they will be able to flow. So in this part of particles of liquid, you'll get some kinetic energy, because in solid it is nearly zero or negligible kinetic energy, but in liquid you'll get some amount of kinetic energy because the particles can vibrate or can freely move from one part to another. They are having certain motion. If we come to molecular model of gas, in gas we will get first thing their separation. If we look here, the intermolecular separation or intermolecular gap is very large. Here particles are having a wide separation. That's the reason that it is not having a definite volume. In this, position of particles is not fixed. It can go to anywhere. because it's free to move. They are having intermolecular force of attraction very less, very nor negligible force of attraction you can say. This can gas particle move to every side. It will take all the space available to it, and the particle of gas can move freely. That's the reason that kinetic energy is very high. Means one, where solid particles are very closely packed, liquid particles are loosely packed and very loosely packed the gas. But here we saw that liquid and gas can move. Liquid only can move from higher level to lower level, and gas can move to all around. So for that the reason that liquid and gas are called fluid, because they can flow. So this is about solid, liquid and gas.